Big time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only you find a way to win. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see the number 16 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Florida State Seminoles. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Leads it with the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Fires to the right. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Picks up the 1st down. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Renegade would be proud of the way they're using those horses to move it on the ground.
Yeah, get the horsepower going. And, man, they've had some serious backs over the years at Florida State. And you think about all the talent, all the swag over the years. You got to get back to that, find those guys.
Breaks into the open.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. And he just... Dropping back, it's Murphy. Rushes on him. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Anytime a wide receiver makes a big play like that, images of Peter Warrick start flashing in Seminoles' heads.
And, man, just that time, that era with Bobby Bowden and those offenses, you just think about high-flying, every position, game breakers, and I think of swag. He's just guys that I know I could throw to the outside that had swag, that could take it to the house, make big plays.
Snap in the shotgun. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
Third and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. That's got it. Touchdown Seminoles. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that position. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Makes the catch, it's McCoy. All the way out to the 37-yard line, it's a gain of 15. The Seminoles want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like...
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That's caught. It's Ocho. There he goes. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense.
Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game.
Touchdown, no! And they add 6 more to the board with that triple. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play. The wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
Now they'll run the draw. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Seminoles come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Working that left side now. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Well, the defense was ready coming into this one for this running back being a factor in the pass game. That time, they were draped all over him. As soon as he caught the ball, he went down for the loss of yards.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. 3rd down play from the gun. That's caught. It's McCoy. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Caught near the sticks. It's McCoy. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Here comes the field goal unit. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Looking for a man, it's Murphy. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it at the 25. Touchdown, Florida State. Once he got a step, it was all. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Singleton. And he's down at the 41, that's a 1st down. And the Seminoles want to crank the tempo. To the air on 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And the offense sees man-to-man and right away trying to attack that slant route. Like, make an easy pitch and catch. But how about the coverage? Nice coverage on the back end. Staying in.
Turning it on. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And the Noles are flying down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown! wants to throw. It's Murphy. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to...
It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And his QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success, but man, he makes his...
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish dry.
He's going for it all. Grabs it inside the 10. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Florida State. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
Yeah.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going to take a shot at this DB. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Buying some time. Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted for the 11th time. They'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to...
Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Seminoles. And... quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking for a man. It's Sperry. He's taking the shot. Makes the grab inside the 30. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
first order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Going right to work up top. Keeps looking downfield. He'll pull it down. A strike downfield. Lots of room to run. He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. It's hard to think of many things in football more deflating than making a big play like that and having it wiped out by a penalty. The Seminoles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. The Noles will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the return man is stopped. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it.